Hi, welcome to Ask Me About Dyslexia. My name is Pam Spock and I'm a dyslexia specialist. And this is going to be an office tour because I'm getting ready to do some work on my office. I'm going to do some painting and rearranging and a couple of new things. So I thought I'd make a video to show you the before of it. So let's take a tour. So I'm sure that this looks familiar to you. This is where I film the videos, although it's up much closer. These are some chairs that I have, and I'm planning on continuing to use those. That's a nice blanket that one of my students made for me. And these pictures on the wall were painted by my own kids. And there are, if I see if I can get up that high, there are 3 shelves there. And usually only the things on the first shelf show in the videos. And this is not how I have the lighting set up for my videos usually. And over here we have a big file cabinet with a printer on it. Sorry about the lighting back there. And then over here is a closet and some more shelves over here. There were some more things on these shelves, but I've already started taking some things out of the room to get ready to do the work. And then I was like, oh, I've got to make a video. So they do look a little bare right now. So there's all of my materials that I use. Well, some of my materials that I use. And then this is where I do my tutoring. Let's see if I can make it go down here. There's the table where I work with my students. And a little bulletin board and calendar. So, carpet on the floor, a little rug. So I can't wait to get started on the work. The school year is about to end and my last student has just left, and so everything is going out of this room. I'll be back to show you what it looks like when it's all done. Hey, so it's a couple weeks later and my office is all done, and so I want to give you a tour of how it looks now. So I'm pretty sure that I started over here and I'm going to go in the same direction as I went that first time. So let me just get the camera turned around. Okay, so as you can see, I have painted. It's not blue anymore. It's a nice beige. Bungalow beige is what it was called. And so over here we have my little studio where I film. And right now this light here is just like that light, and it's shining down on this area to give me better light, but it lives in that corner over there, and both of those come out when it's time for me to film. And so we have a new little rug over here. I've always had this plain blue rug, but I never quite knew what to do about this corner here of the room. The room's kind of an L shape, and it has taken me almost 3 years to figure out exactly what I want to do with this corner, but I absolutely love how this came out. And so I got this little cube shelf here, and down the bottom are some little cube drawer things that I got from the Dollar Tree. I love them, and I was so excited to find them, and they're way cheaper than where you'll find them other places. And of course you may recognize my kids' artwork there on the walls. So, oh, also this area doubles as like a seating area if I have parents come. We can sit in those chairs and talk. Both parents can sit there and I can pull up another chair. So it's just a really nice little seating area. And I love it. So let's keep on going around the room. So over here we have my teaching area, and it is almost in the same spot as it was before, but I have slid the table. It was right underneath that window, and now it is more toward the closet. And that gives me some more space over here, which we'll get to in a second. So now I have some light in that corner, and I'm able to sit and work with my students. And you may remember that I used to have some shelves there, and there, and there, and I took those down, and now I have lots of wall space, so I can display some information there that is really helpful to my students. So I've got everything right there in arm's reach for when I'm working with my students. And moving on this way, I have another cube shelf system here, like on the other side of the room. And it's just right for the things that I need to use when I'm working with students. And I know that it looks a little bit messy right now, but it's actually very organized of what I need for the different students that I'm working with this summer. I have a lighter load during the summer, and it worked out that I could have each student have their stuff in one little cubby, and then cubbies for other things. And so it's just right. And then looking at the room from this angle, moving over here, it's kind of like my office-y stuff. And so we have my printer and file cabinet and paper storage, and this drawer thing right here is new. And you may remember that I had all of my Barton Reading System boxes up here on shelves. Those are gone, and all of the materials are now down in that wonderful 10-drawer storage system there. So I love that. And then down here is a bulletin board that I haven't hung up yet because I am not quite sure where I want to put it. I haven't quite decided yet if I want to put it there or there. And one of the reasons that I haven't quite decided yet is because I don't have a clear vision yet for how I want to use it. It used to have some like inspirational stuff on it for my students, but I spend a lot of time in this office working on my business, and so this is where I tutor, this is where I do the bookkeeping, this is where I do my filming, this is where I sit to write my book. And so I might just do a vision board for me. I'm not quite sure yet. So still thinking about that, and when I figure it out, then I'll probably know where I want to put it. I don't want to just stick it up there because it has to screw onto the wall and it would be a pain to have to move it. So we only want to do it once. And if you look up here, you'll see that I put the alphabet that I talked about in my Dollar Tree video. And we are now back over here to where we started. So I just love how this came out. And I especially love when I'm able to sit and enjoy my little sitting area here, or if I'm over here in the spot where I tutor my students, I'm able to look over here, and I just love how it came out, and I'm just so thankful that it came out so good. I was able to get the work done quickly, and now I just feel so inspired in this spot. So thanks for coming on this little before and after tour with me. If there's anything in this room that I have shown you that you are curious about and would like to know more about, you might want to know what's in these little drawers down here, or how I organize my supplies. If you're curious about anything in my office or about my business that you'd like to know, then let me know, and who knows, I might make a video about it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And then up here on the wall you will see that I have put up the alphabet that you will see that I put up the, why doesn't that want to stay focused? You will see that I put up the alphabet that I